Give me sexy, give me fierce. Glare at the camera. Burn us with your hotness. Yes, queen, yes. I love it.
Just then, my boyfriend Malcolm texted me saying he was outside. I was tired of posing like a stupid duck anyway. Looking around, I accidentally tripped over some electrical cords, and the shoot was over for the day. I catwalked my way outside, where Malcolm was leaning against his 169th sports car.
Testing out this beauty today. You ready for a wild ride?
I was born ready, baby. Wait. Let me start from the beginning. Hi, my name is Serena, and this is how dating the mayor's son became my worst nightmare. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. Growing up, people often said I looked like a delicate princess with a monkey's personality. I was a restless kid who was always jumping and climbing high places. And as a teenager, I got into parkour. One day, there was a parkour competition in my neighborhood, and I felt a rush of adrenaline as I bounded up the side of a wall, leapt onto a tree branch, and then jumped onto a railing. People were filming my moves. Just then, I spotted this guy in the crowd who clearly wasn't from around here, and he was watching me. As I landed a tricky flip, I glanced over, and his smile made my heart race.
Wow, that was impressive. I've never seen a girl do things like that before.
Oh, I'm sure the girls you know can only walk down a runway.
That's true, which is why I'm so intrigued by you. My dad owns a sportswear company, among other businesses, and you'd be a great face for it. Your face is great.
Are you making me a modeling offer? It turns out he was, and an offer I couldn't refuse. The money could help my family so much, and before I knew it, my whole life flipped upside down. Malcolm was the mayor's son, and after he launched my modeling career, so many brands wanted to work with me. I was grateful for the opportunities, but in a matter of months, I'd turned into someone I barely recognized, and Malcolm eventually became my boyfriend. He was obsessed with sports cars and racing, and I was soon attending his competitions and getting to know his friends and family. People always told us how good we looked together, but even after 2 years, I felt a little out of place in Malcolm's world, and I never got used to the bodyguards around. The last one, Felix, wasn't much older than us, but I'd never met someone unfriendlier. I tried all kinds of smiles, got him coffee, even brought him mom's pie once, but not a muscle twitched in that poker face. Psst, Felix, my zip is open. Can you help me?
It's not my job to help you dress, ma'am.
You can't pull up my zipper? You want me to go out like this in front of all these people?
I don't see how that's my concern, ma'am.
Such a jerk. I had no choice but to go like that when suddenly Felix pulled me back and zipped me up, then literally pushed me away. Weirdo. A few days later, I was having a date with Malcolm and Felix, and Malcolm seemed preoccupied. Is everything okay, babe?
Yeah, fine. Just business stuff. Nothing to worry your pretty little head about. Wait, you ordered a beef burger with extra fries?
Yeah?
Waiter, please take this away and bring a salad.
But I don't want a salad.
I used a bunch of contacts to get you that Prada contract. You need to watch your waistline before the shoot. Listen, there is something I want to talk to you about. I'm moving to Europe next month to compete in tournaments there, and I want you to come with me.
What? But my life's here, and my family, plus I'm starting college soon.
You don't need stupid college. Your beauty alone can make you richer. Just focus on that. And, well, me. I'm your ticket to success, babe. Together, we can do great things.
But just then, his phone started ringing and he took it outside. I could see him shouting at someone, and then suddenly, he just left with Felix. Since then, Malcolm got busier and grumpier, and I gave him his space, but I wished he would just share things with me. Then one day at home, I was shocked to find out that Malcolm had a terrible accident. I called his parents in a panic, but they weren't answering their phones. Finally, I got through to Felix. Is Malcolm okay? Where is he?
Sorry, but I'm not at liberty to tell you anything, ma'am.
Are you kidding me? My boyfriend had an accident and you can't tell me anything about it? Can you for once be a human and just help me, please?
Fine, I'll pick you up.
He refused to answer my questions as he drove me to a hospital at the other end of town. When I entered the room, my heart sank seeing someone in a coma who wasn't Malcolm. Why are you messing with me right now? That's not him.
Look closer.
That's when I realized that he kinda looked like Malcolm. If Malcolm had red hair, a huge mole on his cheek, and a beard, this can't be him. This is a body double, right?
It's him, and his appearance has been changed for safety reasons. We're not sure if the accident was really an accident. That's all I can say. Now let's go.
He called an Uber and sent me off, and I could barely process everything. My boyfriend was in a coma? That dude on the bed was my boyfriend? And what safety reasons? The next day when I went to the hospital, Malcolm wasn't there and apparently never had been. What are you saying? He was here yesterday. Room 209? The last room in this hospital is 208. Can you please leave now? As I walked out dazed, I checked my phone and came across the mayor releasing a statement that Malcolm had only suffered minor injuries and was recovering nicely. Minor? Yesterday he was in a freaking coma. I went straight to Malcolm's mansion for answers, but his parents wouldn't let me in.
Why would we let you visit our son? We don't even know you.
Huh? It's me, Serena, his girlfriend?
I think you're hallucinating, young lady.
Sir, I know you're concerned about his security, but this is crazy. I just want to know how he's doing. I'm not some imposter. Look, I'll just do my Face ID like I always do. But my Face ID wasn't working anymore.
Get lost before we call the police.
As I was walking away from the mansion, I suddenly bumped into Felix. Oh, thank God you're here. They won't let me visit Malcolm. They're acting like they don't even know me.
I can't help you, Serena. I got fired for taking you to the hospital yesterday.
Felix, I'm sorry, but come on. Of all the people, they don't trust you and me? We have to figure out what's happening here.
Yes, I'm going to, but I work alone.
And then he got into his car and just drove away. I was feeling insane the next 2 days, hatching plans from breaking into the mansion to making noises in the press about the whole thing. Then one evening, I got a call from Felix to meet him at a cafe.
So, you know how I said I work alone? Well, I changed my mind, and you can work with me. Yay!
He then told me that Malcolm's parents were hosting a grand party for their 40th wedding anniversary that weekend. Their son's in a coma and they're celebrating? Is Malcolm even in a coma?
I saw the accident myself, and he was unconscious. But then the mayor's team took over everything, and the next day I was fired. We gotta get inside that mansion to find out what's really happening. I've got us on the guest list. We'll be going as them.
Mr. and Mrs. the Ball de la Croix what?
Tybalt de la Croix-Rousse. They're French. You're not gonna mess up this mission, are you? Because I can get someone else.
No, I'll be amazing. I promise. A mission. Wow. Like, I'm super worried about Malcolm, of course, but this sounds exciting. So you got any, pro tips for this undercover spy biz?
Yeah, wear an adult diaper. Can't take bathroom breaks on a mission. And you pee 20 times a day.
I do not. Do you wear a diaper?
Of course not. I'm trained to hold my pee for 72 hours.
Oh, right. Okay. Any other advice?
Yeah, wear a dress with a long slit.
You mean like those Bond movies where there's always a bimbo girl wearing a dress with a long slit so she can distract the bad guy with her legs? I'm the bimbo.
The slit makes it easier to kick the bad guys and run, genius. That's what I meant anyway.
Oh, gotcha. On the night of the party, we could have fooled the French couple themselves with our disguises. Felix and I were wearing earpieces to communicate with each other, and soon after we walked in, we heard Malcolm's parents talking loudly with some guests.
Oh, Malcolm's doing great. He couldn't be here tonight because he's left for Brazil to train for his next race. Barely got a scratch on him in the accident, the lucky devil, and he's already back at it.
Such liars! Felix signaled that he was slipping away to explore the mansion, and just then, a couple approached me.
You are so chic. French, I'm guessing?
CC.
It's we.
Oui. Sorry, I mix up sometimes. My parents are half French, half Jamaican. Oh, could you please say something in French? I so adore the language.
Excuse yourself. Walk away.
Okay. Oui. Pour vis-à-vis le belle la frala, le omelette du fromage. It means this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
That was mostly garbage. And then you said cheese omelet. Would you care to dance, mademoiselle?
The man was dragging me off to the dance floor before I could say no, and some tango music came on.
You don't know how to do the tango, do you? Listen, I'm watching you. Just follow my instructions. First, step forward with your right foot and pivot on your left. Then cross your left foot over your right and step back with your right.
I had no idea what I was doing, but I soldiered on.
No, Serena, your left, not his left. You're gonna trip.
Sure enough, I went tumbling to the floor. I quickly got up and walked off to the corner, and I could hear Felix laughing. It's not funny, buttface.
Hey, that's no way to talk to your husband. Now, can you just stay out of trouble for 5 minutes so I can focus? Oh gosh, someone's coming. Serena, I need you to remember this password. JK5942-438 $.
Wait, what? Let me get this down.
Pull the dogs out 4789 hashtag.
I have tissue and a lipstick now. Can you start from the beginning?
Oh God, there's no time. Just start running towards the main door.
What? And just leave you here?
I'm right behind you. Run.
I started sprinting at mad speed as Felix caught up with me holding a laptop and a bunch of security guards after him.
a.m., head towards the garden. We gotta get over that wall. You think you can manage?
Oh, Mr. Croissant, you're about to see something really special. I bounded up the wall like a cat and landed on the other side before Felix. We ran towards his car and made a fast getaway. We stopped in a fast food parking lot and Felix opened up the laptop. I'm still buzzing, dude. I haven't felt so alive in ages.
I have to admit, that wall climbing was amazing. I've seen some of your parkour videos, but watching you in person, well, I'm impressed.
You've seen my videos?
I haven't posted anything in like 2 years. I do a background check on my clients, so yeah, they came up. Okay, I logged into their security system, and see this? It's a view of every room in the mansion, and Malcolm isn't there. They've moved him someplace else.
What do we do now?
We'll figure something out. For now, you deserve a good meal after your first mission, and you can eat in peace without Malcolm around.
Excuse me?
You know, he's always telling you what to eat.
No, he's not telling me anything. He's just looking out for me. I mean, I am a model, and I owe my career to Malcolm.
Okay, so he also wasn't telling you that you have to move to Europe and that you don't need college?
Just because you get to eavesdrop on our conversations doesn't mean you get to judge us.
I'm just saying, Malcolm's a bit of a jerk with you. You don't owe him anything. It's a relationship, not a business transaction.
I don't have to sit around and listen to this. You know nothing. I stormed off and hailed a cab. Before he acted like I didn't exist, and now he suddenly had all these opinions about my life? I'd cooled off a bit by morning, and I really wanted to know what Felix was planning next. Luckily, he texted me soon. I think I know where he is. If you want to join me, be at the airport by 7 p.m. Well, that wasn't an apology exactly, but it would do. I told my parents I had a shoot in another city for a few days.
Almost thought you wouldn't make it. Also, Serena.
It's okay. I accept your apology.
Apology? I haven't even thought about apologizing. I was just saying, why do you have 2 large suitcases?
I had to pack summer and winter clothes because I didn't know where we were going. Thanks to your cryptic message. Can't you use your words better?
Can't you use your words less or not at all?
Ugh, I wasn't gonna talk to this jerk on the flight, even though I wanted to know why he thought Malcolm was in London. But as the plane was taking off, Felix noticed how hard I was clutching the armrest.
Miss Parkour's afraid of flying?
Yeah, there's nothing to jump at 40,000 feet. God, I think I'm having a panic attack.
Anything I can do? Breathe into this paper bag?
Yes, you can. Can you sing a One Direction song for me? Their songs calm me down.
Which one?
Any. Sing any.
Okay. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know. Oh, you don't know you're beautiful.
He had that half smile on his face, and my heart did something funny, but I snapped out of it. You actually know a One Direction song? Dude, you're so lame.
What? But you just said...
Yeah, I lied. I'm not having a panic attack, and I certainly don't listen to One Direction like a 13-year-old girl. Now, should I paint your nails while you tell me your hopes and dreams? Felix refused to talk to me after that, and I couldn't stop grinning. Serena 1, Felix 0. After we'd checked into our hotel, Felix told me that he'd intercepted some phone calls the mayor had made to London.
It's just a strong hunch, but Malcolm's parents own a mansion in the countryside, and I think he's there. We'll try sneaking in late at night.
Okay, so what are we doing during the day?
We could see London.
We did, and I found myself having more fun than I'd had in ages. Even Felix seemed relaxed and different here, and well, cuter. So, there's something that's been bothering me a bit. I'm looking for Malcolm because he's my boyfriend, but why are you looking for him? You're not even his bodyguard anymore.
Well, there's something weird going on here, and I just want to get to the bottom of it.
Is that all?
Actually, there is something.
Just then, an old lady started begging Felix to buy flowers, and the minute he turned to her, a woman in black grabbed me.
I've got the girl. I need reinforcements. Now.
Felix immediately sprung into action and attacked her. He sent her flying into a bush and then grabbed my hand as we ran with more people chasing us. We came out onto a street where a huge parade was happening. The place was jam-packed. We pushed through the crowd, jumped over cars, and managed to make our way through narrow alleys till we were sure we'd shaken those people off. Who were those guys? And why did that woman say, "I've got the girl"? What did she want with me?
Malcolm is involved with some dangerous people, Serena. Maybe they're looking for him too and thought you could lead them to him.
Can you please tell me more?
I'll tell you everything after we find Malcolm, I promise.
We didn't go back to our hotel in case it was being watched and headed straight to the mansion. We hid out till it was dark, and Felix scouted the area and reported there were only 2 guards at the main gate. We jumped over the back wall and made our way to the house, and Felix picked the lock of the kitchen door in minutes. This was almost too easy, but the second Felix pulled the door open, I saw something coming his way. away, and I threw him onto the floor.
Did you just save me from being impaled by an arrow?
I think I just did.
Remind me to thank you if we survive this.
There were more arrows being shot by a machine, and Felix and I crawled our way out of there and landed in the main hall.
Hey, you've scraped your shoulder.
Oh, it must have happened while climbing over the wall.
Let me take a look. It's bleeding.
Felix was standing really close as he inspected my wound, and I was feeling a bit breathless. Suddenly, he stopped short.
Serena, what's that around your neck?
What, this? It's a diamond pendant Malcolm gave me a few weeks ago. I usually keep it under my shirt. What? Why is your face all weird?
That necklace. It's got everything I've been looking for.
Huh?
Serena, I actually work for the government. I took up a job as Malcolm's bodyguard because we found out he's involved with a ring of diamond smugglers. I've been trying to get to them through Malcolm, but I had no idea he had this necklace, that you had it. This diamond can bring down their whole smuggling operation, so I'm gonna need that, and we can leave now.
Wait, leave? What about Malcolm?
Actually, my mission is done. I don't need him anymore.
So what? You're not gonna help me find him now? Fine, take this necklace and go. I ran off down the hallway feeling shaken, but determined to find Malcolm, and seconds later, Felix was by my side.
You're so exasperating. Why do you even care about stupid Malcolm?
I'm not explaining myself. Just leave. I opened a door at the end of the hallway, and we entered a bare room. But suddenly, the door slammed shut behind us, and the room started filling up with some gas.
Oh, great. Now we're gonna die in a gas chamber.
Help! Someone! Help us!
No one's coming, and there's no way out.
Oh my god, do you feel your skin melting?
Not yet, but I'd give it about 3 minutes till we stop feeling everything.
I'm so sorry for landing you here, Felix.
And I'm sorry I can't get you out, Serena. Really.
So, this is it? Any last wishes?
Yeah, just one.
Suddenly, Felix pulled me close and kissed me hard. Just then, the door opened, and Malcolm was standing there with armed guards behind him. Malcolm! Oh, thank God you're okay. And you just saved us.
You weren't gonna die. That's just some harmless smoke to scare intruders. What are you two doing here?
Looking for you? Can you please tell me what's been going on? And finally, Malcolm explained everything.
A year ago, I got involved with some diamond smugglers. They wanted me to use Dad's connections to make smuggling into the city easier, and they offered a lot of money. I tried doing what they said, but I wasn't successful, and I wanted to back out. And then I had the accident. I did hurt my head, but I was conscious soon and told Dad everything. He got me out of the country to hide me from those people, but I guess they're still after me because I know too much. How come you still have this necklace? Oh, that's just something I picked up from the smugglers' headquarters once. Man, you should have seen the diamonds they have. I'm sure no one noticed me taking this tiny thing.
Thanks for the thoughtful present.
It's not just a necklace. It has an encrypted microchip that has information about their whole network. We can take them down for good with this. We? Who are you really, dude? Law enforcement. Sorry, I was just acting as your bodyguard. So what happens to me now? If you cooperate, I'm sure we can be lenient with you.
Soon enough, some official-looking cars arrived, and as Malcolm was being escorted out, he suddenly asked to speak to me.
I should be out of this mess soon, babe. And then we'll go anywhere. Do anything we want.
Except that, with you, I haven't really been doing what I want, Malcolm. I'll always be grateful to you for helping me make my family's lives better, but I can't keep being your girlfriend for that reason.
Seriously? You're breaking up with me? I made you.
So my looks and talent are worthless? I'm not sure I even want to be a model anymore. I'd rather go to college and take up parkour again. Goodbye, Malcolm, and good luck. Felix told me I'd be escorted back home by a security team who'd keep a watch on me till the operation was over.
I need to tie up some loose ends here. You were a good partner, Serena. See you around.
Did he just leave me with an arm punch? A few hours later, I was settling into my airplane seat and I couldn't help feeling deflated. Just then, I heard a voice.
Scoot over. I'm here to hold your hand.
Felix, what are you doing here? Don't you have loose ends to tie?
Yeah, but I felt we needed to talk about some things first. Like the fact that you broke up with Malcolm.
Just came to my senses, I guess. We're all wrong for each other.
Cool. Sounds good.
Anything else you want to talk about? Like that passionate kiss in the gas room?
What about it? People do crazy things when they think they're about to die.
Well, that's good to know.
Also, when they're in love.
What?
I've liked you since ages, Serena. I hated seeing you with Malcolm, but there wasn't much I could do about it. So, what do you think? Am I right for you?
Too soon to tell. Take me out on a proper date and we'll see.
What do you think I'm doing here? We're up in the clouds, we've got food. This is a date.
Airplane food doesn't feel like a date.
It's a date.
Doesn't feel like one to me.
Let's